everybody? This is John, my channel Elite Gamers United. Bear with me, my back, my body is in so much pain right now, so let's get that out of the way. So I'm not my normal self right now. I can't find my cartridge for Magical Quest. Blowing my mind. But I'm going to give you a bonus review tonight for Little Mermaid on NES, and I'll give you guys a quick hint. This is probably one of the best looking NES games. So that's a bonus review for tonight, with the Blizzard coming too. Anyway, Magical Quest. Alright, we know Capcom held the Disney license, probably right after Sega. Either, I don't know if they let it expire. I'm not a historian in that sense. I'm just a game player. I'm just somebody who loves games. But it's long known that Capcom has done some very, very good Disney games and done the licenses justice. Magical Quest, Super Nintendo. Would you say this is the best use of the license from Capcom? You know what? I'm going to argue it's a shit ton better than that goddamn Aladdin that they did on Super Nintendo, which was absolutely pitiful. The Genesis version just blew that game away, so I'm getting that out of the way too. But Mickey's Magical Quest. Magical Quest starring Mickey on Super Nintendo. Let me tell you, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Definitely, and yes, I had to borrow this gameplay because I couldn't record it, because I can't find a cartridge, don't know why. It's quite possibly, let me just start with the visuals. It is one of the best looking Disney games on Super Nintendo. It's actually a great looking Super Nintendo game. It's got beautiful colors. Mickey is animated so lively. You thought he looked good on the Genesis? He looks even better on Super Nintendo. And this game is my evidence right here. I mean, the backgrounds, it's all hand-drawn. The enemies, they all have so much life. They're so exuberant and vibrant. And just even the little things. Mickey grabbing like one of those magical fruits and spinning it into a helicopter. It looks wonderful. There's a lot going on in this game, and don't get me wrong, all the different areas you're going to go to, they look very different from one another. It's not like, this stage looks a little similar to that one, just a palette swap. No. Every area is very unique in this game. The Fire Grotto, the forest, the I don't even remember, it's been so long, the high tops of the mountains. It's a visually incredible Disney game. And I think this is better than Mickey Mania for Super Nintendo. If you want to play the best version of Mickey Mania, you go to the Sega CD. I'm also putting that out there. That's my opinion on that. The soundtrack was actually somewhat recently remastered from what I think I found online. I didn't look at the year. It's got this game's soundtrack is pure Disney, pure Mickey, and it fits so perfectly. I can't even describe it. I mean, you don't hear Mickey's voice too often, but this game, the highlight in the sound department is the soundtracks to each stage. Beautiful composition, and I'll tell you, I think it's probably one of the better uses of the Super Nintendo's sound chip inside, whatever the hell it's called, not FM Synth, that's the Genesis I don't even remember, I'm retarded, like I only woke up about 45 minutes ago, but the sounds in this game are wonderful. The gameplay and the controls. Okay, so you have basic Mickey, which can pretty much just jump, grab shit and spin things and pop off of enemies' heads and hit blocks. Okay. You get different costumes. You get Wizard Mickey. You get... actually, I don't want to spoil. It's not giving it away. If people haven't played this game that grew up with it and don't remember this, come on, man. You got Fire Mouse Mickey. You got Mountain Climbing Mickey, Wizard Mickey, Regular Mickey, and I think there was one more. I don't remember. But each of them have their own different individual abilities. The game has some light puzzle elements. It has, there is a lot of platforming, believe me. There's a couple stages where you gotta jump from the mountaintops from ring to ring. No ground. Places like that when there's no ground, I don't mind a pit here or there, but I hate when there's absolutely nothing below you for like fucking hundreds of feet. But I'll tell you, the Magical Quest, it's an enjoyable game. The gameplay is solid. The platforming is good. I only find bouncing off of an enemy's head and using them to gain momentum. So to actually, I can scratch that. Not even gain momentum. To just elevate yourself to the next platform or to another enemy to jump off of. Mickey's jumping isn't the problem. It's when he's coming down. I feel like he descends a little slower than you expect him to. And once you start the motion, it's a little hard to like pull back so you don't overshoot or undershoot your landing. That's the only thing I ever felt with this game. And also Mickey's hitbox, depending which version of Mickey, which costume you're in, he's got a massive hitbox. This game is not generous with giving you a little leeway in terms of taking damage. 1 pixel and Mickey gets touched, that's it. You're taking damage. I can't say this game is perfect. It's not a perfect game. It's a great Mickey game, and I think it's better than the Super Nintendo's version of Mickey Mania. I think this is the best Capcom Super Nintendo Disney game. I off the top of my head, I don't even know if there's any other Disney games from Capcom USA on the Super Nintendo. I go based off. I try to talk to you guys with the knowledge that I was imparted growing up and what games I saw. Like The Little Mermaid, I'm not going to give my review away. I'll give you a hint, it's the best looking Capcom NES game right next to DuckTales with the Disney license. So I'll put that out there. Mickey's Magical Quest, or Magical Quest, whatever you want to call it. Great looking Capcom game. Great sounding. Pretty good in the gameplay department. The game is a lot of fun. It's definitely worth multiple playthroughs. In fact, I was dying to play this game for this review. It's been so long, and I couldn't fucking find it. And it bothers me, so I'm going to have to order one online. I do recommend this game if you're a fan of Mickey, if you're a fan of Capcom, if you're a Super Nintendo fan, if you're a fan of platformers. This game has something that will check the box for something that you're probably into. I will not say that it's the greatest Disney game of all time. It's not. My choice for the greatest Disney game of all time is a very controversial one, and I'll talk about it when I do my other review for The Little Mermaid tonight. But I want. Oh, I forgot to shout out to a bunch of these. Dark Chocolate, my friend Jessica, Russell Ober, and there's a couple of these. I'm out there right now. But if you have a chance, give this game a try. It's a cheap game. You can even find a boxed copy. Now, hold on. A boxed copy of this, which I just saw on eBay, there's a bunch of them going for in the 60s and 90s for a full, complete in-box Magical Quest. I think that's a little light on price. I don't examine them. I'm very hesitant with buying Super Nintendo games, especially with boxes from eBay. I'll buy the game alone. Now, you know me. Those who know me know I need to have a box of my games. With Super Nintendo or regular Nintendo games, because I didn't keep the boxes when I was 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, until the end of the Super Nintendo's life, it didn't bother me. But because there's so many fakes out there, and there's a lot of reproduction shit with the Super Nintendo, and it's a dime a dozen, I'm very cautious. If you're going to buy Super Nintendo games, go to your local retro shop. That I will say firmly. Go there, because unless you can actually see, touch, feel, and I know, but like visually looking at a game, I need to feel it. I can tell with Super Nintendo games. That's just how I am. Anyway, I will see you guys a little later with my Little Mermaid review. I hope this one has been helpful. I have to get this game after this Blizzard passes. I'm dying to play this game now. All right, I will see you guys later.